What's up, sneakerheads, non-sneakerheads, everything in between? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trey D at Trey D's Kicks, and you are tuned into a Lace Life featuring my collection.
Wave ain't surfing. You do what you want when you pop it. Yeah. You do what you want when you pop it.
Alright, before we get into this, gotta handle a little business real quick. Shouts out to Mike at A Sneaker Life for letting me feature my collection on his channel, A Lace Life. I appreciate it. I met Mike out in Dallas at SneakerCon. Real good dude. So if you see him out, holla at him. Also, real quick, if you have not already subscribed to Mike's channel, A Lace Life or A Sneaker Life, go ahead and do that. Hit that thumbs up as well. I'm pretty sure Mike will leave the link to my YouTube in the description below. So go check that out. Subscribe to your boy as well. I'd appreciate it. Also, I want to give a shout out to my boy BT at BT Chords. Anytime you hear a beat on my channel, that's him. Appreciate it, fam. One more thing, the plug is supposed to come through and drop off something really special by the end of this video, so stay with me. Alright, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into the collection. Alright, y'all, these are in no particular order, and let me remind you, I'm corporate, and so a lot of my kicks are actually DS, and probably will remain DS. But let's go ahead and get started. First up, NMDs, just some runners. I actually just picked these up. I had a $20 off Finish Line Winter Circle. Real comfortable, everyday type shoe, man. Next up, some more NMDs. I've had these for a while. I actually wear these all the time. It's a good summer shoe. Very, very comfortable. Next up, we got some Nike Air Max 90s Essentials. Real good colorway, man. When I saw these, I had to pick them up. Very comfortable. I wear these out a lot. Next up, we got some Air Max Rights. I actually beat these up, so I wear these out all the time. You can see the little scuffs, but a very comfortable shoe. Next up, you got an Air Force Ones Lunar. Now, these were actually given to me by my cousin, and then he knew somebody who worked at Nike, and so these are a promo pair. I've actually only worn these maybe twice, and I played golf in them one time. Next up, Nike Prestige. These were actually all white, and so this was my very first custom. So everything that you see that's red used to be all white. So I think the customer actually really well. I didn't even put tape on these. Art major. Next up, you just got some Nike trainers. These are really good. I actually worn these maybe a few times. The leather quality on these is really nice and really soft, man. So these are my Nike trainers. Next up, what we have, LeBron 12, what the LeBrons people call them. So this was a really good shoe. I actually got this shoe for $150. Picked this up at Villa. Shout out to Villa. I really appreciate it. And these are very near DS. I did a video on unDSing these. Still only wore them in the house. Next, Foamposites Pro. Now, Red October, whatever you want to call it. This was actually my first foam. It is actually really comfortable. So I actually wear these a lot, and I wouldn't say beat them up, but I try to keep them clean. So this was my first Foamposites Pro. Next up, you got your Foamposites Pro Gucci. So I did not get the white pair, but I had to have the black pair. I love this gum bottom on here, man. You can wear this out and it's gonna turn heads. But I have not worn these. These are still dead stock. But maybe one day I will break them out. Here we go. Nike Air Force One. I think they called this the flax or something like that, just because of that green color on there. But I'm in Dallas, man. We don't need Timbs out here, but this is the next best thing. And so in the winter months, this is a great winter shoe. I've actually worn this a couple of times. Can't really tell the gum bottom, but I did spray these with Crep, so I should be okay. All right, so let's get into it. Why you are actually really here. The Heat. The Jays. Lord have mercy, I did say the Jays, baby. Shout out to all my real 8-ball and MJG fans. Y'all get that. Everybody else, whatever. All right. Man, I forgot to show y'all what I had on feet. Look at that. Champ Sports gear. These are very near DS, I would say. You know, real breathable. You know, real nice. Champs, holla at me. Alright, y'all, so I know most of everybody, when they show their J's, they go from 1 up, but I'm gonna actually do it the opposite. So I'm gonna start from high and go to low with this one right here. Now, the gray toe 13, and this was a great shoe to pick up. I love 13s. These are actually still DS. Maybe I will actually one day break them out, but it's gonna be a while. After everybody beats theirs up, then I'll probably bring these out. Next, we got the Baron 13s. Great shoe, man. Same thing, DS, of course. I love this right here, man. In this colorway, it was awesome. So, had to pick this up. These, as you can still see, maybe. I still got the plastic on there too. So, another pair of 13s. Next up, we got the Bread 13s. Now, I know y'all wasn't thinking I wear any of them, but I actually do wear these. I wear these a lot. So, I really love the colorway. Can't go wrong with the Bread colorway. Now, let's get into the 12s. Master 12s, man. Had to pick these up. An all black shoe. You can't go wrong with an all black shoe. Leather quality on it. It is a little hard, but at the same time, man, I had to get it. These are also DS, of course. Maybe one day break them out, but like I said, man, I'm corporate, man. I don't get a chance to wear my sneakers, really. Monday through Friday. Next up, you got the Taxis. So, had to get this shoe. I actually got this shoe by calling into Foot Locker. And you know what? Never mind. Not giving away all my secrets. Next 12, of course, the Flu Game. Man, you had to get this shoe. Restock after restock, man. There was no reason why you couldn't get this shoe. But I had to get it, man. There's really not too much to say. Leather was okay on this one. But this is DS, of course. But had to get it. So, another 12. Alright, my last 12, alternate 12. These were a great shoe, man. I had to pick these up. I love red and white shoes. You can't go wrong. DS, of course. Also, man, these came through on a restock as well. That's actually where I picked these up, on a restock, East Bay restock. So lucky enough to get these. But very nice shoe. Next up, 11s. And you can't go wrong with the 11s, man. So this is pretty much everybody's favorite, you know, style of Jordan. You can't go wrong with the Bread colorway, man. There's really nothing to even say about this colorway. There's nothing to say. Next up, what you have, the Colombian. Man, this was a shoe that was very hard to get out here in Dallas. I don't know how many raffles I filled out for it, but I did fill out a bunch of them. I actually only won one raffle. So, glad I got it, of course. Still DS. Great shoe. Next up, you got your Gammas. So, you got your Gamma 11s, man. This was a great shoe. I actually picked this up off of somebody. So these are not DS. I actually wear these quite often. Next up, you got your 72 and 10s, man. Had to get these, and I actually wear these a lot. This one was special to me, so I had to pick these up. So I actually doubled up on these, and you see the plastic bag. I actually keep most of my sneakers, basically the ones with the icy soles, I definitely keep in bags, and some of the other ones, but just get all the air out of them. And so this is how they stay fresh. I just keep them like this, man, just so they can stay icy. So, tip. Next up is the only 10 that I have, Bulls over Broadway. So this was a great shoe, of course, another red shoe. This is DS as well. My only 10. Now, I don't have any 9s, I don't have any 8s, I don't have any 7s. They just don't do it for me. So, next up, you have Carmine 6s. Now, this is a classic colorway, of course, DS. You can't go wrong with this, man. Next up, it was a hard shoe to get out here. The infrareds. I guess they were the black infrareds. The white ones, I did get the white ones, but I didn't like those, so I got rid of those. But these I had to keep. Of course, DS as well. I should just be called DS Tradie or something, man. All right, y'all, so that was it for the 6s. Now on to the 5s. Of course, the metallic 5s. I had to get these, man. All the hype beasts with the Nike Air. I don't really care, man. This could have had the Jordan Jumpman on the back, man. I still would have loved the shoe. It's a great colorway. Of course, I keep this in a plastic bag as well. DS still. It's still too new to wear to me right now. So maybe one day. Next 5. Fire Red. Black Tongue. This is a great color, man. I mean, it's classic. These are DS still, but actually no. I have worn these one time. They actually started kind of creasing a little bit, so I quickly took them off, even with force fields in there. So the leather, so that's it for my 5s. All right, now, so on to the 4s. First up, you got your cement 4s. Hype beast again, Nike Air. Still would have got it even if it had the Jumpman on it. These are still DS as well. It's still a little too new for me to wear them. So I will keep these wrapped up for right now, man. Great color. The leather quality is okay. It's a little hard, man. I know a lot of these got sent back because of like a defect or something like that. But my pair was fine, so I'm not tripping. Next up, the alternate 89s. These 4s I actually wear a lot, and you can still get these if you go out in Foot Locker or Foot Action. Well, at least out here you can. My last 4 is actually from the Fear Pack 4 back in 2013. This is actually the first Jordan that I got with my own money. So this is DS and will stay DS because this shoe is actually really special to me. Next up, Twos, man. That's a bread Twos. So I'm actually not a big Twos fan. I was actually in Foot Locker and I saw these on sale for $79. So I was like, you know what? I told myself if these ever went on sale, I would go ahead and get them. And I didn't think they would go on sale like that. So I had to jump on it. But this is a good shoe. Right now they are DS just because I just picked them up last week. And so, but a really nice colorway. I know these things retail for $190 when they first came out, and to get them for $80, man, it's a steal. All right, y'all, man, so this is it, man. On to the 1s. First up, you got your Carmine 1s. These are still DS. Look at that sole. You know how long these have been out? Look at that sole. That's a 2-gallon plastic bag. That's what that does for you. 1s are pretty much my favorite. Other than the 13 1s, they started the whole thing. Next up, you got your Baron 1s. Yep, I love these shoes, man. It's a good colorway. These will go with pretty much anything. This suede-ish feel back here, perfect. So, of course, DS as well. Next up, we got the David Lettermans. I actually do wear this one, man. You can find this one at probably your outlets now. I've seen them at our outlets for 99 bucks, but I bought them at full retail. So this is a good shoe to me. I think a lot of people slept on this shoe, but I thought the leather quality was actually pretty good on these. Next up, I'm gonna just do these both at the same time, man. The Yin Yang pack. So the black and then the white. So these were great to come out, man. I had to get these. I think a lot of people slept on these. I like that red for the Nike Air right there. I do think this one would have been a lot better if it would have had a black midsole. Like this one has a white midsole, but you know, I'm not really tripping. Next up, we have the great Chicago 1s. Now, this was a awesome shoe to get. It was very hard to get, but I was able to get it. And these are, of course, still DS. And man, look at that. The leather quality on it is, I mean, it's okay. You know, I don't have any shattered backboards or anything like that, but these are actually really good. That's the plug right there. Be right back. Bro, what the? You can't just mash and go, man. Don't run this neighborhood like that. Hey, man, hope them hubcaps fall off that piece of... Yes, sir. Shout out to the plug. Not Jamie. It's not Jamie. This is Dallas. It's not Jamie. So, very special to me, y'all. Not easy to come by, but I did pay retail for these. Yes, sir. So, the bread one, band one, whatever you want to call it. Now, I was able to get these, man. The plug dropped them off for me. Man, and this is a great shoe. The leather quality on it is awesome. I know the black part is not that great, but all of the red hits, man, look really good. These will probably stay DS, but I'm so glad to have them. I missed out on the 2012 or 2013 release, but glad to have these in my collection, man. All right, y'all, so that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. Please check the description below for my link to my YouTube. Go check me out, like, subscribe, and all of that. Mike, I appreciate you for letting me feature my kicks on your channel. Run it.